Allison Online Tutorials. In this video, we are going to discuss zero exponent law. I believe by this time you would have understand the concept of product and multiplication law, which are the first and the second laws of indices. But if you have not really, maybe you must have forgotten about those laws, I will drop the link to those two laws in this description, the description of this video, so that you understand the concept of product and quotient rule. Okay, let's go straight to this zero exponential or exponent law. In this law, we're going to discuss why 0 to the power or a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Or let's say anything at all, any number, any variable, any name, as much as it is raised to the power of 0, the result is 1. Why is that so? Okay, even if I have 300 to the power of 0, the result is 1. If I have, my name is Instructor Allison. Let's say I have Allison to the power of 0, the result is still 1. So let's prove, let's show how this is possible. All right, so if I have, for example, I have division law of indices, and the division states, or normal division of numbers, if we have 30 divided by 30, the result of this will be 1. Even if you have 5 divided by 5, the result of this will be 1. So in that case, if I still have a divided by a, I will have the result of this to be 1. What if I have a to the power of 7 divided by a to the power of 7? The result of this will still be 1. So, but then if we follow the division law of indices, which we have done in the previous video, part 1 of this. So this is the part 2. So I will drop the link to the part 1. And if you've not subscribed to my video or my channel, please, this is another opportunity you should do that. All right, and like the video. So let's check the rule of division. The rule of division says that when dividing the same number of the base, the powers are to be subtracted. So in that way, I will have a, the base are the same. I will take one of the common base and I will subtract these powers. And the result I will have to this 7 minus 7 is 0. All right, you can see the connection. This a raised to the power of 0 is giving us 1. Therefore, a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. I hope this makes sense to you. So even if you have a compounded problem like 27, a to the power of minus 3, as much as the whole of this is raised to the power of 0, the result to this will be 1. So that is how simple zero law could be. And you can see that we can be able to derive from division law back to zero law. And that's how simple it is. Let's look into the next law of indices, which is negative index or negative indices. You can call it negative indices or you can call it negative index. All right. In negative index, or negative indices, you can use either of them. If you check in the first video, I've already explained that indices is a plural form of index. That means index is singular and indices is plural. That doesn't change, or you can call it exponent. It doesn't change the meaning of what it is. So when we talk about negative indices, for instance, if you have a to the power of minus b, what is the implication of this negative sign? The negative sign will change. It will transform to what we call the reciprocal or the inverse. What do we mean by reciprocal or inverse? It means flip, turn it upside down, turn upside down. So what does that mean? If I have a to the power of minus b, the negative sign here, this negative sign, what happens to it? It will transform to 1 over. That is what this will transform to. So if this transforms to 1 over, what will remain? It is this a to the power of b. So we just have to write it here, a to the power of b. That is the law. It's as simple as that. So in a nutshell, if I have 2 to the power of minus 3, this has the same shape. This is the base, this is the power, this is a negative power. So what will happen to this particular negative sign? It will transform to 1 over. Then we have 2 to the power of 3. And what is 2 to the power of 3? It means we've done it in our first law, which is the product law. It means 2 duplicating itself in 3 times. That is 2 times 2 times 2, which will give us 8. So we have 1 over 8. Similarly, if I have 25 to the power of minus 2, it's as simple as, or 25 is quite big. You can use 5, you can use any of the number. The same thing as saying this negative sign will change to 1 all over 25 all squared, which is equal to 1 over, what is 25 squared? Drop the answer in the comment section. All right, that is just for negative index. Thank you very much for watching Instructor Allison's online tutorials. I believe that if you have questions, you will drop it in the comment section. And again, if you're having challenges in understanding fractional index, and also call it fractional indices also, or the other one we call the power law or product power law, check in the next video. Click on subscribe button, click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification so that by the time I upload that video that treats power law and fractional index, you get notification. And also like this video and make sure you drop the answer to this comment or to this question. Thank you very much, and stay subscribed if you subscribe already.